It's an interesting session. I've never imagined financial software to be so much delving into IT and information technology related matters, but to our pleasant surprise, we found out to be, and hence we have, kind of collaborated for this. And so now Tally Solutions Pvt Ltd will be presenting a session on benefits of channel automation. So for this, I would request Mr. Siddharth Prashar, Deputy General Manager, Enterprise Sales of Tally Solutions, to please come up on the stage.
This is a story about change. A story that goes back to 1986, when Tally empowered a generation of game changers with the means to evolve from manual to computerized operations. This is a story of 2.3 million small and medium businesses.
Delhi है, कुछ टेंशन नहीं है.
Jadi untuk menjalannya waktu kita tidak.
Redefine your business with Tally Prime.
The life easier for everyone.
Sense of comfort.
You are saving on the hours and you are getting more clients, and then of course you are getting more money.
Tally है तो भरोसा है.
A story of 28,000 partners in India and across 100 other countries. As we create solutions that help transition and maneuver the compliance regime through VAT and GST. With innovative business management solutions to give you a superior product experience that's reliable, faster, simpler, and flexible. This is our story, because it is in your growth that we grow.
Thank you so much. First of all, good evening, everyone. I'm Siddharth Prashar from Tally Solutions. We are going to show you something which the video has not shown. So Tally is in the system from last 40 years now, about 39.5 years, so you can say 40 years. And we are solving the problems of small and medium enterprises in terms of financials and inventory and stock management too. Now, after being into this, we have, from about 6 years back, we have opened another field in the Tally, which is GVLA. The full form of this is Government in Very Large Accounts. We are in the government from last decade and so, and in the enterprise segment, we have entered 5 years back. But we are not here to say that we are solving the problems of large enterprises. We'll say we are solving the problem of channel partners for which help these large enterprises to drive their businesses. So what we do basically in large enterprises, we solve, or we try to solve, major thing in the business, that is understanding of stock and sales visibility. So majority of organizations which operate in channel face a major hurdle of understanding of what is the stock movement on their tier 1, tier 2 or tier 3 segment. Tally being present in the A towns, B towns and C towns, and with 2.5 million users currently, we are present with majority of dealers and distributors. So we help principal companies. Currently we are catering to 300 plus various segments to understand what is the stock movement in various organizations and what is how the stock is moving from distributor to dealer network. For the channel partners, we help them to automate majority in terms of statutory compliance and the accountancy part and the non-accountancy part too. And we have an open API structure which help the principal companies which are having their own DMS or any principal DMS which are operating in the market to get integrated easily. So what is in it for everyone is Currently, the biggest challenge that an organization is facing is to understand how the stock is moving, which all stock items are important or which are giving them the major revenue, and which are all stock items which the company has already been shelved but has not given majority of profit. So SKU wise profit summary at a dealer level, at a zone level, at a state or a region level, whatever level the thing is, the principal company is able to understand and is able to get majority output of it. So for that, basically, if you talk about the principal company, 4 major buckets under which we are solving the problem is automated and controlled order processing. Currently, the challenge that a principal company have is a distributor or a dealer or a super stockist to understand that the billing should happen automatically based on the selling criteria of a dealer or a distributor. So let's take a small example of it. If I am a distributor and I'm selling one product, let's say tire of any segment of 4-wheeler, and my sales is approximately, let's say, 100 units a month, and if I have a stock of 140, 150, Tally will automatically put a reorder level to go to a principal company that this is the stock movement you can bill to a distributor or a dealer. Which is a major problem because you, principal company or any other company, put a lot of manpower, lot of other softwares to check what's happening in that front, which will surely going to help through this. Another important thing is price control. I think majority of companies which are operating in a channel network, the major problem is price. Some people sells at some other prices, and the price, maintaining the price becomes some sort of challenge in that. We help you to do that. We have helped in companies like Shell, where the price is driven by the organization directly from the HOs. We have helped in Ultratech from the cement industry. You name all the industry, currently we are catering to all the big players. Like from cement, we are helping Ultratech. From tire segment, we are helping MRF. From fast moving food products, we are with Haldiram. And you name any segment, majority of that is where Tally is helping the organization and channel partners in doing that. And if you move to channel partners benefits, the most important benefit is you can operate a single Tally having multiple brands, and still the parent company can get the data based on their brand only. You don't need to operate different Tally or a different organization. There is a single company you can create, multiple products, multiple companies, but the data will flow as per the requirement or as per the rules set, which will help the organization to understand what is the correct method of analyzing their sales and stock, and which will in longer aspect gives a bigger holistic view of picture as well as a complete analysis of how to solve this problem. We are, as I said before, we are easily integratable through APIs with any other third-party software, and we are also security-wise quite focused on it. Recently, Tally moved themselves to the cloud-based thing with Amazon, and we moved to AWS, and Tally is now operating on AWS for a quicker way of operating, because as the world is moving, so as Tally is. Another important thing which I want to share, the world we are talking about, as this event is also about tech for good, we are helping majority of the organizations to have tech enabled for their channel partners even in villages. Because as the world is moving, as India is moving towards C-town penetration, we want that these types of softwares which are currently present can also get integrated with Tally and can get data insights directly to an organization. I'll say data, I'm saying data again and again because in our latest discussions in various forums, in India as well as because we are present in Middle East, currently the biggest software in Middle East, in the SAARC nations and the African countries again. We have moved to Kenya about 2 years back and established ourselves as a good software company. Data becomes a very critical factor everywhere. It's the most important thing, even bigger than the currency now. So we understand that, we understood the importance of it, and that's why giving a right data and the real-time data becomes our major responsibility and accountability. And on that front, I'll say with clear conviction that we have solved this problem. We can give principal companies a real-time data. If a distributor builds in Calcutta and the HO is in New Delhi, the principal company will get the real data on same time to which all dealers the distributor has built and what is the current movement of that distributor and dealer. Sometimes we are also working as a pilot project with HUL on understanding on how we can go to a tertiary line, which nobody has solved yet, but that's still in the nascent stages of discussion. So once it gets developed and we'll get a chance again to meet, I'll surely love to tell you how it happens. So before I'll put this into the end stage, I'll show you how basic on a summary part how this happens. So this is the current structure on which the tally is built on. So this is distributors or a products, you can say a dealer or a channel partner, whatever you want to say. Tally operates on it, and the best part is you don't need to change your tally. Whatever tally you have currently, you can just upgrade it to a new version and it will start working as it requires. So you don't need to say we need to have another tally or different tally. It's the same tally on which you can work. The distributor tally sends the data to an API or a cloud-based structure, and from there you can do a lot of other things. You can schedule an auto scheduler, or you can say a real time, whatever time you want, you can send the data to the principal ERP, which can easily manage this in a clear way. So this is how the data moves, and as the data moves, the principal company can also send their data if they want to push the purchase invoice. So if a principal company cuts a sales invoice and wants to push the invoice to a distributor to become as a purchase invoice, even without distributor putting a physical entry to it, this can also be done easily with an API integration. And as the world is moving towards AI, and the things are developing, and Tally being a hardcore professional accounting software present in the industry from last 38 plus years, we are also moving towards that. We have started our workforce to work on that, and in next year we will bring first of our AI product, which will solve majority of problems in understanding the business requirements and giving much insights about how an organization works and what all things that an organization needs to work. And before I end, I'll say what our founder said. There are two types of businesses in the world. One who are using Tally, and one who will use Tally. Thank you so much.